Thank you. What we have now are 10 minutes for each person to respond, and then we'll break after that. So 10 minutes, obviously. Joe Boot, you to go. I really like Christopher as a person and appreciate the humor with which he seeks to conduct the debate, the discussion tonight. But I do have to say that we've been treated to 20 minutes of mocking the Bible without understanding it. I'm very happy to come back and do another debate on the nature of the Bible. And I'd be equally happy to come back and deal with the 50 different texts you dealt with there. If you want to do a Bible study, that's great. We'll do that. The question we're asking tonight is, does God exist? Not does Christopher DiCarlo like God, not does whether he likes Moses, not whether he thinks there are contradictions in the text, but does God exist? What Chris has done, and I say I respect him as a friend, has totally sidestepped the challenge tonight. I offered a transcendental challenge. How do you make sense of rationality? How do you ground it? Morality, logic, truth, without an appeal to God, in a universe of brute factuality, in a universe where chance is thrown out of the womb of chaos, totally unrelated facts. Just imagine you live in the Sahara Desert right now, and you're made of sand. And your environment is sand. And it's all swirling around in a storm. That is the atheistic picture of the world. There is no relationship between the facts. There is no basis for differentiation between one thing or another. Christopher's assertions about, well, we can just, come together and collectively decide what's nice and what's good. These are arbitrary statements. That's not an argument. Anybody can stand up and say, let's all get together and say, well, this will be rational and that'll be rational. That's not an argument, friends. An argument is offering some kind of logical coherence in terms of how we can have this debate tonight, and that debate makes sense because the universe is rational and we can appeal to logic. What are the preconditions of a debate? Well, I heard Christopher refer several times to laws of thought, laws of logic. What are laws of logic? Well, if they're merely consensual, that is, if we're just going to get together and say, hey, well, let's decide what's rational, let's have some laws. Well, what if your laws disagree with my laws? And the Nazis' laws disagree with Stalin's laws? And Mao's laws disagree with European laws? Whose laws are right? What is the criterion? What's the basis for judgment? Oh, because we feel gooey and we think, well, that's good and that's not good? That isn't an argument. That is just an arbitrary assertion. I did not offer you a God of the gaps. I said that God is a necessary precondition. He is a necessary foundation for the intelligibility of human experience. Not that he fills gaps. Most religions, by the way, do not believe in God. It's all very well to talk about other religions and other scriptures. First of all, only biblical faith, and I would include in that Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, those that hold to a theistic conception actually believe in a personal God. All the other religions and their scriptures, which Westerners have called scriptures, are the ethical teachings of philosophers. They do not claim to be revelation from a personal God, for the very good reason that they believe in an impersonal, ineffable, unknowable principle. In Buddhism, you are absorbed into the ultimate oneness of the universe, where the self is annihilated. That's not God. Buddhism is atheistic. What is the relevance of the creation-evolution question? Well, I do think evolution is an important question, but that wasn't the question tonight. There are Christians who hold to various forms of theistic evolution. True, I don't happen to agree with that perspective, but the issue is, rightly identified, is this